Kourtney Kardashian called out. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Grab a snack, grab a drink, hit that subscribe button because we got to talk about Miss Kourtney Kardashian. I am so bezobled with the amount of hatred that Kourtney Kardashian is getting, and I am just astonished, okay? I don't know how many words I make up during the day, but I want to make my own dictionary. F. Webster, okay, bitch? We are going to get the messy dictionary, okay? And yes, girl, I am bezobled at this drama, okay? So before we get into it, I just wanted to give you guys a little tea of you and me. Today's the end of the month, okay? Which means closing of a chapter. Tomorrow is the beginning of month, which means opening of a chapter. I'm gonna need you to leave all the toxicness in this chapter and close it, okay? I'm gonna need you to remember your worth. I'm gonna need you to remember that you are deserving of a good and happy and healthy life. And I want you to open this new chapter tomorrow with blessings, with light, and knowing that you and everything that you are wishing for and dreaming for is possible and is deserving, okay? Love you so much. Let's get on to Kourtney. So Kourtney Kardashian protested yesterday, and she's getting a lot of hate. She's getting a lot of hate because they're saying that she doesn't have a clue of what's going on and that it's very rich for her as such a rich lady to come and care about the environment when her sisters have private jets and Kylie's taking trips of 20 minutes on her private jet. And then she's coming out pretending she cares about the environment. Let's get into this, best friend. So Kourtney writes, I went protest today with my incredible friends and fellow Calabasas residents who want to keep Calabasas the most special place to live. It's not a place where toxic and harmful ash should be dumped right next to schools and parks, which could affect our children's health and fertility and so much more. Calabasas has always cared about the environment and the health and happiness of its citizens. With its no smoking rule, plastic bag ban, plastic straw ban, and bright sky ordinance, no light pollution so we can see the stars. It is illegal to throw away batteries, for construction sites to dump any harmful asbestos or anything in our Calabasas landfill. So it seems so mind-blowing that our government officials would actively decide to put hazardous, dangerous, and severely unhealthy materials in the heart of a healthy, thriving community that strives to be thoughtful and proactive. In Calabasas, we are building the largest animal crossing in the state and possibly in the country. This trash site is only about a mile away from a corridor that we are building to ensure the health, well-being, and success of animal migration and insurance of not putting our local mountain lions in the threat of extinction and in interbreeding. Once again, does this seem to make any sense to you? To the state and city officials, you have a chance to make a positive, intelligent decision about the long-term health of this city and of this state. I challenge you to really think about what you were doing and if you would want any toxic waste next to your home, next to your children's school, next to your work, next to your park and your environment that you work so hard to be a part of. I would like to thank Ashley Winstrup, Protect Calabasas in the Calabasas City. No, I'm just kidding. Calabasas City officials for their tireless work for doing what's right. This is not a fact of being selfish or not wanting something that you just don't want. This is a fact of sustaining the healthy, unique biome that Calabasas is. And it's always been. We do not want to slow down the Palisades cleanup, but to simply have the debris brought to the desert where there are no people in harm's way. Thank you for your time.
The message is that there's no place for these toxic chemicals in a city where there are children, parks, schools, all of these places. It's been a place we don't even allow smoking in Calabasas. There's no plastic bags, no plastic straws. It's a place that's cared about the environment years before it was trendy or cool. And I just think that there's plenty of wide open places where it could go, and it doesn't make sense that it would be coming here. It can affect the fertility of our children. It can affect people's health. It can cause cancer in adults, children. There's many, many cases of times where there's been toxic things put around neighborhoods and the wind blows, and it's like then the whole town gets cancer. So
all right, so one thing I will say about Kourtney, you know, because I gotta say this about Kourtney. You guys know Kourtney's my girl-ish. Kourtney, since I can remember on the Kardashians, I'm only basing it on the reality show, right? But Kourtney Kardashian has been the only Kardashian who's actually been vocal about the environment. I'm not even kidding. She's all about the organic, all about the recycling, all about the, you know, the no paper straw, or, you know, the no plastic straw. She's been so about sustainability that her sisters have made so much fun of her throughout the years, because they say that she's so frigid and so rigid and so strict with everything, and she doesn't like this and she doesn't like that, and she doesn't accept this in her home, and her kids eat this type of way, and, you know, they don't do this because of the environment, they don't want to do that. Kourtney Kardashian, one thing about her is I really have seen that she actually cares. So maybe in the interview, she was a little bit nervous. Maybe she was caught off guard. Maybe, you know, whatever. And, you know, of course, people say, well, Calabasas is a rich neighborhood. Yeah, it's like a rich community. Absolutely. I mean, as far as I know, I don't live in Calabasas, but, you know, everyone here in LA, you hear Calabasas, you hear money, you think of Kardashians, you think of wealth, you know. But, like, wealthy people could care too, right? But then again, she is getting pulled into her sister's, you know, environmental relationship with the private jets, with the wastefulness, with all these things. So, you know, I get it, but I don't know. I don't feel like she should be getting all the hate. Like, I feel like Kourtney, she's out there, she's protesting, she wants to protect her home. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it, but I definitely understand why people can't take her serious, because they're like, girl, look who your family is. Look how wasteful they are. Look how this and look how that, right? And you're rich. You don't care about anything. So, you know, I get it. For the Kardashians, I don't think there's ever going to be a moment where they're 100% going to win. Do you know? Because people are never going to be able to look past them being a Kardashian, to look past them having the private jets, having all this amount of wealth. And one thing that they're saying is that because it touched their neighborhood, then they're caring. But where are they when other neighborhoods or other places are getting torn down or getting, you know, harmful, whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like, you're going to fight for yours, but also fight for ours. It's a no-win situation for Kourtney, but I think it's cool that Kourtney's at least out there doing something. And I really do say that from all the Kardashians, she has been the one who has been the most resourceful, who has been the most, you know, environmental friendly. Do you know what I mean? So what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you all. I am so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. I'm just so grateful. This past month has just been so amazing. And I just really want to say I love you and thank you for respecting my boundaries. Next month, I know it's going to be so blessed. And I just wanted to say that as long as you eat organic and vegan, you're blessed. If you don't, I'm afraid. Please don't come near me. And I just love you so much. So, beedity, papa tea, poom.